Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As promised, I'm going to share with you a few of my beauty favorites, and it's perfect timing because, as many of you know, the Sephora spring sale is happening at the moment. So for me as a VIB member, I was able to save 15% off my entire purchase recently, and I think if you are a Rouge member, you get 20% off. So just check out the Sephora website, and there should be a promo code. If I find it, I will put it down below in my description box. But yeah, if you want to shop online or go in person, either way. But I did go to the store recently and picked up some of my favorites that I needed to refill, and I also picked up some new items that I heard some really great things about. So let's get started. First, I will show you what's in my Louis Vuitton cosmetic pouch. I did get a few questions asking if I could do a video showing what's in my pouch. Many of you know that I travel with this, and this has my basic daily makeup products in here, and I don't know if some of you were surprised that everything fits in here, but I am a bit minimalist when it comes to makeup. So this is the PM size cosmetic pouch, and this is what it looks like here, and this is exactly what I keep in here on a daily basis. This actually sits on my vanity / desk, and so when I put my makeup on in the morning, this is exactly what I access. This one here is just a feminine hygiene product. It's a liner for emergency. Obviously I'm not using that on a day-to-day basis. This here is a lash brush that I keep in a little zippy to keep it clean, and I have been getting lash extensions for a little while now. It just saves me time in the morning so I don't have to apply mascara, and so I do have that. This one here is an all-time favorite. I've talked about this before. I've probably been using this product for over 15 years now, believe it or not. It's the Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer. I used to use the original tinted moisturizer formula, and then when they introduced the oil-free, I switched to this. So this one I've been wearing for years, and I do like it. Slightly different consistency from the original formula, but if you prefer oil-free, then this might be good for you. The packaging has since changed. I'll show you the new version, and this is the color I have been wearing for a while, but now the new nude color has a different formula and it's a totally different shade. So I actually had to spend some time at Sephora with the help of an associate figuring out what my new shade is. So again, I'll show you in a minute, but this is really light, but it also has pretty decent coverage. I don't wear foundation on an everyday basis, so after I do my skincare routine, moisturize and all of that in the morning, then this is basically what goes on first. And then I do put my sunblock on afterwards, and I do wear sunblock every single day. So this is a really soft, it's very white, it's very chalky, but it blends in quickly and it's very soft and smooth. And even for people who really don't like wearing sunblock on their face every day, I've recommended this, and they do seem to like it. This one here has a high percentage of zinc oxide, 17%, which is what is recommended by dermatologists to prevent sunspots and freckles and things like that. And I have fairly, if you look over here, my arm, I have fairly fair skin. I have Asian skin, but more on the paler side. And so I do want to protect my skin. And I honestly wish I had started earlier when I was in my 20s, because I didn't care about skincare at the time and I wasn't listening to all the recommendations. And that is probably my biggest regret, that I wasn't wearing sunblock more. So this is SPF 50. This one, I don't know if they sell it at Sephora, but if they do, I'll link it down below. I get this from Amazon on a subscription basis. So every 3 months or so, I get a refill of this. And yeah, so I basically combine these two. And if you're thinking, wow, how do you put this white sunblock over your tinted moisturizer? It actually does not make my face clownish white. It blends in pretty nicely even on top of my moisturizer. And the reason why I do that is because if I ever need to reapply the sunblock, if I'm out for a long time, I want to be able to add additional coverage right on top. So as you can see, doesn't really change the color of my skin at all, even though it comes out really white in the beginning. So highly recommend this one. This was the #1 recommended brand from my dermatologist. And so, I don't go to the dermatologist often. I went to this guy once to remove some sunspots, and he seemed to know what he was talking about. Okay, here, of course, my favorite, Baccarat Rouge 540. This is from the Trio travel set, so I just have one in here. Usually I have one in my mini pochette and one in here, but in the mornings after I do my morning routine and put my makeup on, I then spray this once on my wrists and then apply it on my neck. And this one here also, it's one of the first things I do. It's just the Hermes lip balm. And and I put it on right away because I tend to wake up and my lips are a little bit dry. So I put this on right away, and then I can always layer with lip gloss or lipstick if I want to on top. This just makes it a little bit more plump and moist and all of that. So that's that. This one here I've been using for ages. This is the Goof Proof Brow Pencil. So this is the pencil on one side. You twist it and it comes up. And then the best part is this brush here, because it really is goof proof. For someone like me who's not super skilled with makeup, which is why I try to keep it simple, you can color in your brows if you want them to look more full, and then you can literally brush and it just sort of like evenly spreads it out so that you can't really mess up, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? So this works well, and the color that I use is 4.5 right here. It's like a deep brownie color. Yeah, it's like a brownie color. And then this one here is the NARS concealer. I've only been using this for like a year and a half or so. I never used concealer before, but now that I'm, at my age, I will be 43 this year, I'm starting to realize like once in a while I look quite tired under the eyes. So I started using this. I think someone recommended this and I was like, okay, let me try it. I like that it's very liquidy and creamy, and so it doesn't cake up. It is actually called the Radiant Creamy Concealer. Anything that they sell at Sephora, I'll link down below in my description box, and hopefully you can take advantage of the sale that's going on. Anything else, if it's on like Amazon or other sites, I'll try to link those as well. I'll try my best. This one here is the Light 2 Vanilla color. And from what I understand, if you ever wear concealer, it should be much brighter than your natural skin tone and much brighter than any kind of foundation, or for me, tinted moisturizers. So this one here works nicely. Definitely brightens under the eyes and just adds a little bit more life to my face. Here is just a tweezer. Here is a little nail file just in case my nails chip or break. And then these are just an extra set of contact lenses because my eyesight's pretty bad and I wear contacts every single day. And in case the ones that I have on, rip or get dirty or something, I have a backup. But yeah, that's basically all I have in my daily makeup bag. So as you can see, everything fits quite easily with room to spare. As I said, it's a minimalist routine that I have. But let me show you, I do spend more time on skincare. So let me show you what I refilled from Sephora and also the new items. And then I have something else over here I really want to talk about. So this one here is the Laneige Cream Skin. They changed the size actually, but this is basically a toner and moisturizer in one. And a lot of times toners will dry out my skin, so I stay away from them. But this one here is just really milky, and I actually recommended this to a lot of people, and every single one of them came back and was like, I'm so glad you told me about this because I love it. So it really kind of softens your skin. This is a brand new one because I used up my old one and I've been using it now for like a year or two. They changed the packaging a little bit, and like I said, the sizing, this is 5 fluid ounces, but it lasts quite a while because you just use like a little dime. You open it up. It's already open because I had to use it last night because I ran out of the other bottle. And you just put a little bit, and then what I do is, if it's here, I go like this, and then I pat it all along my face. I never rub my face when I apply anything. Even when I wash my face, I try not to rub. So just pat, pat, pat all around, and then I also put it on my neck. So I really like this. This is literally the first thing that touches my skin after I wash it. So after I wash in the morning or at night, this is what I put on. And I also have a vitamin C serum, but I don't have it with me to show because it's a spa brand and it's not available retail. So I guess it would kind of be pointless to show it here. I just get it from my spa. The brand, I believe, is called Eminence, and I do like it. So I put this, and then vitamin C, and then I put my lotion / moisturizer. And then let me show you, okay, after I do all my moisturizing, this is basically the tinted moisturizer that I referred to earlier from Laura Mercier. And as you can see, the color changed. It's now not nude because the new nude just doesn't look the same on my skin. They changed the formula. So now I wear the porcelain. I'm actually wearing it today. I tried it this morning, and it's 1W1. You can kind of see, like, it looks a little orangey when you put it on the skin, but because I have slight rosy undertones on my cheeks, like a little bit. It kind of looks like I'm blushing a little bit. This color really masks that and it evens it out. So I do like this new formula. At first I was like, what the heck? Because you guys know when you love something for many years and then they change the formula a little bit, even the packaging sometimes throws me off. So this is the new one of the one I showed earlier. Highly recommend this if you're looking for kind of like weightless, like a sheer weightless look, but with coverage, and you don't like the sticky, heavy feeling of foundation, then I really recommend this. Like I said, I've been wearing it for years. And then I picked up another NARS concealer, the same one I showed you before because I'm running low. But then the Sephora associate recommended this one. I told her I'm really used to this NARS one, and she was like, try this. And specifically, this color, let's see, warm ivory. She was like, I think it'll look really good. And we tested it out and I liked it a lot. So I bought my usual NARS and I also picked this up to test it out. And it's from Bobbi Brown. This might be the first time I'm trying Bobbi Brown actually. And it's just like this pencil, whereas the NARS one is that dip, kind of cute to be looking thing. So this is a little less liquidy, but it's also a creamy formula. So I am wearing it today. It has not creased or caked out. So it's good. And the reason why I like this one actually is because whereas this is quite liquidy and it kind of globs on sometimes, this I can control a little bit more. So if I just wanted to do like the corner of my eyes or like the edges a little bit, I think it's just easier to manage. And I think it'll also travel well. So I might just keep this in my mini pochette or something in case I want to touch up. By the way, I just realized this thing is, this case is magnetic like the Hermes lipstick cases, which I love. Okay, and then this I had to refill. You guys know I showed last time in my travel essentials video. In my mini pochette I have the, what is it? The Dior lip glow. Love this one, but I'm running very low on it, so I got another one. And I got the same color, although I noticed they introduced some new colors, but I still love this one the most. It is color 012 Rosewood. And you can see it's brand new. Don't you love using brand new lipstick? I don't know, it just feels nice to break it in. So it's kind of like this very subtle nudie pink. And it doesn't have any peach undertones. Peach generally doesn't work for me. You can see here. It's very, very subtle. I don't know if you can even see. Obviously, it's going to look different. Oh, there you go. It's going to look a little bit more colored when you put it on your lips because your lips are already tinted in pink. So I do like this. It just adds a little bit, makes my lips look kind of fresh and alive. So got that as a refill. This is brand new to me, but you guys know how much I love Laneige, and it's a Korean brand, and I'm Korean, and you know, all the K-beauty stuff. I've been wearing Korean brands for many, many years, and then I kind of strayed away. I used to actually only wear Korean skincare brands that came directly from Korea that weren't even available in places like Sephora. That's when I was younger, but then I kind of branched out. Anyway, this one here is called Waterbank Blue Hyaluronic Cream Moisturizer, and it says visibly smooth, improved texture. I don't know, it just sounded really nice. And it says farewell dryness, and I do tend to have more dry skin, and when you have dry skin it could lead to more, you know, aging, like more wrinkles, more creasing, even like enlarged pores if you have dry skin. So I'm always trying to be mindful and preventative and work really, really hard to hydrate. So this is what it looks like. It's really nice. By the way, my window is open because it's super hot in our apartment today, and I'm not able to regulate the heat at the moment. So the window's open, I'm sitting right by it. It's going to be a little noisy in the background at times. So this is what it looks like. Comes with this little spoon thingy, and I didn't open it yet, but I'm going to use it tonight. Let me open it now so we can look at the texture. But I'm very hopeful. It looked like it was very popular. Ooh, let me smell. Okay, yeah, the smell is subtle. I can't do really fragrant skincare products. I just can't. My skin reacts, and also I don't like the smell of too strong ones. But this is nice, rich and creamy. I'll let you know how I like it after I use it for a little while, but I have high hopes. This was completely sold out. It was the only box available on the shelf. So I was like, okay, it's got really high reviews and it's practically sold out. So that's probably a good sign. So yeah, you know, when things are never available, it's a pretty good sign. Same with this one here. This is new to me, but it was highly reviewed and I've been curious about using this type of thing. So it's an airbrush setting spray from Charlotte Tilbury. And I know there are many Charlotte Tilbury fans out there, but I have never really tried many of her products. But this one specifically, I've heard really great things. It's a spray and I used it today. And for some reason, I like spraying my face. It's weird, but it just felt really refreshing, I guess. So you just spray from about 6 to 8, I don't know, inches away. And I did about 3 or 4 sprays and it's supposed to set your makeup. Now, I don't wear a lot of makeup, but I kind of want my makeup to just last and not rub off, if you know what I mean. I want my skin complexion to look the same as when I applied all of this stuff in the morning as it looks when I'm, you know, done at 7, 8 p.m. in the evening and winding down. So I like this. It has a really delicate scent to it, which is pretty and it's not overpowering at all and it kind of dissipates after you spray. It's nice and I could see why it has such high reviews. This too was also sold out and the sales associate at Sephora had to get this one out of the drawer and she was like, you're lucky because usually you'd have to order it online. There's also a smaller bottle, but that was sold out too. So this one here is technically the larger size. Let me see. And I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. So I went for the larger size, 3.3 fluid ounces. I like it. You can travel with it because it meets the airline requirements for packing fluids. It says primes and sets for 16 hours or up to 16 hours. No fading, no melting, no creasing. Anyway, I really like it. Whether it really works or not, I'm probably not the best subject to test on because, again, I don't have a lot of makeup on that would melt away. But it felt nice. It just felt nice and it kind of woke me up in the morning. So I'm going to use this. I like this. So those are some of the newer products that I picked up, but most of them, like I said, are my favorites that I have been using over and over and over again. This one here is a super old cosmetic bag. I probably featured it at least once or twice here on my channel. I don't travel with this. It's quite large. It just stays at home. Oh, let me move this over. And I'm just going to show you really quickly. It basically contains all the other makeup that I have. Every single one fits in here. I don't have any other makeup lying around in my house anywhere or in my apartment anywhere. This is it. This is like everything. This is everything that I use occasionally, everything I've tried but don't love but sometimes use, you know? So it's like a mishmash. This one I will say I use more regularly now. It's a setting powder from Laura Mercier. It's nice. And I guess I could sort of like interchange these two if I want to really set my makeup. This one here I use also the Hourglass bronzer. But these are not things that I wear like every day. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to put it in my smaller cosmetic pouch. Yeah, IOP cushion, Chanel blush. But this is like my backup stash if and when I ever want to get a little playful with my makeup. So just want to show you that. And then the last thing I wanted to show you was this over here. Gosh, okay. So 1, 2, I'm going to just move these back. 1, 2, 3. So these are just box sets of Korean sheet masks for your face. I have tried so many different sheet masks, most of them Korean or Japanese, and there are really good ones out there, but these are my favorites. I have used these time and time again. They are a bestseller in Korea. They introduced this formula for US consumers. I think it's the same formula, but they just make it, they package it differently, and obviously it's in English. You can get this off of Amazon. It's not super cheap. It's not as cheap as some of the other sheet masks, but it's also not super expensive. So I'll link it below my description box. This one here is probably my favorite. It's the hydrating mask. This one I love also. It's the lifting and firming mask. It's got collagen in it, and collagen is our friend when it comes to skincare. And then this one is brightening and also hydrating, but it's charcoal. So I love all of these. I try to do at least 2. I try to put masks on my face twice a week, whichever one. And if I run out, I'll just grab some other brand. Sometimes I'll go down to Koreatown, which is, I don't know, like a 20-minute train ride for me, and I'll pick up whatever they have. I've tried literally everything available. I just really like this brand MediHeal. They're very reputable, and I like that they come in box sets. So this one here, it looks like this. I already used one yesterday. This is fresh because I used up everything I had and I reordered, and then they came recently, so I used this one already once. This is what it looks like. You just tear it open, you pull it out. I'm not going to waste one, but you know, you pull it out, and it basically has this sheet mask, and you put it on your face. And then what I do is I basically like massage and pat my skin down while it's soaking. I kind of lay down, relax. Sometimes I put some music on. It's like a 15-20 minute self-care routine. Doesn't take a lot of effort. And then with the excess kind of liquid, I will put it all around my neck, pat, pat, pat. And I try to keep it on for a good 20 minutes, sometimes longer, because if it's not really absorbing my skin, I'll just keep it on until it dries out a bit more. This one here, they updated it so that when the MediHeal logo, you see the words here, tiny, the logo kind of appears, that means the mask is dry and done and you can peel it off. So I thought that was kind of cute. You don't need that, but I guess they wanted to add it for American consumers who might not know how long to keep it on. I mean, there are instructions back here too, but yeah. And that's it. So what I do is I wash my face, I put the toner moisturizer, which is this, and then I put this on twice a week. I try at least. And then after about 20 minutes or so, peel it off, pat in the excess, and patting is all like a nice little massage for the face. And if I feel good, that's it. That's how I go to sleep. If I feel like I want extra intense moisturizer, I will even put moisturizer on top. And I use a few different moisturizers, which I'm not going to show today because some of them are not available retail. Like I said, they come from my spa, but I'm actually excited to use this one here and experiment with the Laneige. I also have, oh gosh, I don't have it in front of me, the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. I have talked about it before. I love that, especially during the day if I want more moisture and I just want to have that really dewy, glossy look. So I'll do my whole routine and then I'll put that on top before I do my tinted moisturizers. So that I didn't buy again because I have enough left, so I don't need a refill right now, but absolutely if that runs out, I'm gonna buy it again. So I'll link that down below too. Sorry, I don't have it in front of me. But that's basically it. I also know it's kind of funny to be talking about beauty care and skincare and makeup when I don't show my face on this channel. But some of you wanted this video, so I wanted to just follow through and give you what you asked for. And some of you have seen my face. You know, I do post from time to time on my Instagram stories, just me and what I look like. So some of you already know what I look like, and maybe you have similar skin tone or skin or complexion as me. Generally, I have kind of like combination dry skin, so that's why I'm super into hydration and moisturization, if that helps. Okay, I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like this type of content and you'd like more of it, just let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know what's like your absolute all-time favorite skincare or beauty product that you have to refill all the time, that you cannot live without, because I'm always excited to learn about new products that might work for others. Maybe I can experiment. So let me know in the comments below, and yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.